Feeling confident without anyone else's approval means loving yourself first and knowing your own self-worth. What's up, y'all? So happy to be back. Happy September. I hope you enjoyed your August. As for me, I know that I definitely kind of needed time to myself and to just really reflect a lot more about me and what I wanted and what I enjoyed. I was still working, of course, but still, you know, I'm not sure if sometimes you can feel it. Like this month, August, whew, I'm telling you, it was tough, exciting, emotional. It was thrilling. It seemed to be a month where we had to rely on ourselves a lot more than we usually would with other people. Or at least that's the sense that I got for August. But August, it was one of those months for me. It was very emotional. Seemed as if I was, putting my emotions more into things and my feelings more. And I cared about certain things that I never really cared about before. So you know what? I appreciate August. I really do. I appreciate August because now I'm going into September with a different mindset. So for September, we are going to be talking about loving ourselves, of course, and why we should love ourselves and can we love ourselves, how to love ourselves without others validating that for us or without others validating who we are. So make sure you subscribe and comment below. Make sure you leave a message, you like it. Don't be stingy with the video. Share it with other people because this is going to be a feel-good talk. We may hit some areas that we are usually not comfortable talking about, but I want you all to be comfortable acknowledging some of the things that you have in your life that could be holding you back from your wildest dreams. Okay, so backstory. The month of August was pretty much going pretty good for me when it first started. I had already planned out, like towards the end of July, that I was going to be super serious about my work. These are going to be my goals. August, I'm going in, etc. But what happened was I allowed a comment to affect my happiness and my message that I was going to bring about to people. And that is what led me to want to reflect more for the month of August, and which kind of what led me here for September to just kind of be in a different mind space where I can accept Javonni more and who she is and what it is that she wants to do in her life and what she wants to represent. So I posted this video dancing with my son. It was a TikTok video. You know how you get down on TikTok, whatever it was, but it was a funny video. And it had some backlash, y'all. I mean, it was kind of one of those things like, oh, Javonni, this may not be professional for you, or what type of message are you sending out to your fans when you post this? You're always going to be judged, and just make sure that you understand that. And I didn't. I knew that I would always be judged, but I never knew how much it would get to me. And when I posted that video, I felt so good, because I wanted to feel free. And I wanted to show people that this is a free space, or, I'm a free spirit, and this is how I have fun at home with my children. But people can perceive things differently. But I always told myself that if I have to change who I am, then I don't want to do that certain thing. So August was really about reflecting, and I realized that it's not how the outside world wanted to perceive me, which is why I may have received some, negative comments about what I did. But then I also realized that I may have posted something that I thought was okay. But if someone felt that it wasn't okay, then what does that mean? That means I gave them permission to have an opinion in my life and to want to validate who I am and what I represent. And sometimes we give people, when we give the world and we give Instagram and social media permission for their opinions, what they think, how they feel, and then we change and we make all these alterations to ourselves. But at the same time, are we happy doing that? Is that something that we want to do? There's always going to be so many opinions from other people, and you have to decide which ones matter and which ones do not. And that is what I had to decide. I had to really narrow down what I think about myself, and what am I going to allow to influence me and who I am, and to believe who I am about myself. Like, do you get what I'm saying? Sometimes you can allow certain opinions of other people to literally become you. And I didn't want to do that. I wanted to make sure that that's not what was happening to me. So here's what I did. We are so hooked on making sure we are playing it safe and accurate that we really will be stuck in our problems unless somebody tells us to move, y'all. We have to stop it. Every time you do that and every time you wait, you are teaching yourself to be codependent on others. Okay? You are teaching yourself that pretty much another person's opinion is weighted more than your own. And I believe that if it takes someone to validate who you are, then you are pretty much saying you're nobody in your own world. And I hate to have to say that, but y'all, it's the truth. And we have to realize that, like, hold up, let me wake up. My opinion matters. You are somebody, and you are smart. You matter. You have enough passion. You have the wisdom. You are determined. You are pretty. You are intelligent. You can make money. Money is attracted to you. You are already a winner. You were born to succeed. Let's pull all of that confidence out of you today. Okay? Let's do that. Let's not continue to fall in the pattern of needing assistance from other people. That's one reason I think a lot of us have a problem with accomplishing our goals, because we're waiting. Let me see if X, Y, and Z is going to say this is a great idea. If you think it's great, go for it. Do it. Shoot for the stars. Nobody's stopping you but yourself. So as we continue to just pull more confidence out of ourselves, we have to have our words of affirmation. So repeat after me. I cherish my feelings and release what does not deserve me. I trust my intuition. I create good experiences. I am only responsible for my feelings. I am honest with myself, and I am honest with others. I, state your name, in my case, I, Javonni Hampton, matters. Okay? Take your time and make sure that you have your words of affirmation. If you need those, they are below. I posted each one, and you can continuously add to them, but you really want them to become memory. I trust my intuition. That's a big one. If you need to, my last advice would be to just take a break from social media. We all have to do it sometimes, y'all, because social media could be so overbearing. Everybody's winning, but who knows if that's the case in real life. But the bigger thing is, who cares? You're winning. Focus on you. Do what's best for you. And before you can even try to fix this problem, like I was saying, you have to acknowledge that it exists. So I'm happy that you listen all the way to the end, because that means you have acknowledged it. And you're like, that's not about to continue. You know, so let's continue to practice. Practice makes perfect, right? So if we're practicing our own self-validation, it'll become natural. Remember that this new thought process is not going to change overnight. But be excited today that you are taking steps in the right direction. And I'm pretty sure you're also realizing that you are a badass right now. Nobody can define you nobody can define you but you. And you don't have to define yourself by being validated by other people. Be kind to yourself. Be gentle. understand this process, and in no time at all we will begin to experience a sense of well-being. So I hate to say this too, but like Beyonce says, middle finger up to the haters, the perpetrators, and the duplicators. There can only be one you, so do you. Be secure, be content, be excited to be in your body, and know that this is what you want to be. Unless, of course, there are changes that you want to make. We're also doing that. We're making changes. But in general, you know, the whole conversation is just not validating those changes based off of how somebody else feels about you. You know, we all have a choice to be happy, be who we want to be with, and do certain things. Noble is coming, so I'm going to go ahead and sign out on this video. But make sure that you all subscribe, like, and share. We are, hey, shh, 1 second. We are going to continue to talk about self-love, not validating ourselves through other people. And you know, this was a very calm video. I just wanted to make it really calm for you all so you can just relax and enjoy it. So I hope you all like it, and please subscribe, share, comment. If there are some things that you have been practicing on to not want the approval of other people's, or to help yourself, you know, not just look for the approval of other people, post that also below. We're definitely looking for more examples and more people to share their stories. Whew, deep breath, feels good. All right, you guys, thanks so much for watching. I will catch you next time.